Why don't I just say I learned to make about clicking on the numbers to jump to things.
Oh, yeah, no,
That's super cool.
It's very, it's basically quicker. It's not going
Do you
down.
not take it back? Yeah, okay.
There, if you, there's a,
You tried putting in a page number and.
there's a, on the side, you got, you should be a, I could give them a demonstration at some point here. But there's a bookmark side there, and it says top, and it will tell you the different. There's not one. Calling order the committee of the whole meeting for Tuesday, March 19, 2024 at 7:14 PM. We have a roll call.
Babcock.
Here.
Malco.
Here.
Petty. Here. Black.
Here.
Sima.
Here.
Wright.
Here.
Gustafson. Here. Thank you.
Item one, approval of the minutes. A motion to approve the minutes from March 5th, 2024 committee of the whole meeting.
So move. Second.
Motion by trustee Malco, second by trustee Black. Roll call.
Wright.
Yes.
Sima.
Yes.
Black.
Yes.
Babcock.
Yes.
Petty.
Yes.
Malco.
Just should have asked if there's any changes to the map. Public comments, any public comments? I got my number, okay, first we got old business, any old business? There's no old business on the agenda. Does anybody have any old business? Seeing none, moving on to new business. Item number 2, which is under new business, discussion and recommendation of issuance of a special event permit for the Pour in the Park, which will include a approval of a Class G liquor license. This event will be held at Riverside Park on May 4th, 2024. I have our community development coordinator, Rick Wilder. He could speak to that briefly.
Thank you. Yeah, the Pour in the Park is an event sponsored by the State Line Chamber, put on by Ryan Rydell. May 4th, this was an event that was supposed to be scheduled last year, I believe, in October. And then for some unforeseen circumstance, I believe with the Class C liquor license person not willing to do things were postponed. So they will be held this time, May 4th, no longer at Leland Park, but this time it will be held at Riverside Park. The event hours are 11 to 4, approximately 250 people attending the event. Where there will be some food trucks in the area of Riverside Park they're planning to use is the area on the drive just to the west of the football field, and then just the grass area between that area and where the volleyball courts are now at this time. So it's not a very large event. And I do not believe we're asking for any police presence to be there.
Is this a fundraiser for Rydell's baseball team?
For State Line Chamber comments.
Yeah,
I know.
it isn't specific to the base. It's not put in there if it's specific to anything on the application.
I think we were, I believe when we spoke with him, this is a fundraiser, and we do have a letter from the State Line Chamber of Commerce indicating that this is an official fundraiser of the State Line Chamber of Commerce. We do have that from them this year. Sort of formally, we asked them to formally confirm that this is a State Line Chamber of Commerce event. We've been told from them, that's what we've been told
It's
from.
not going
We're
from the chamber. to
not
the
can control, we
baseball.
can't control that, right? It's a just use of the park, but from what we've been told from the State Line Chamber of Commerce, this is a fundraiser for their organization.
The application for the Class C liquor license is Louis Tap House that is applied to. Any other questions on the event? Food trucks and everything will be monitored through the health department for compliance with that.
The football field, will we like tape that off so we don't have people going over?
They have a map where they have fencing that will come along between, which we would say the east side of the drive up and the west side of the football field. So yes, there is no access nowhere else in the park, other than within their confined area. It is a no.
Yeah, I just didn't want anything dropped in the
Yeah.
football field and the kids fall on it or something.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will the police be patrolling people leaving or?
Yeah, so they've, discussed like they're gonna have, dedicated security for it.
Yes.
And then patrol will be, we'll have roaming patrols that are also now driving through. By the end of that and stuff, I'm sure it's clear out.
But they have required to have staff that will be there for their parking as well as to have Bassett certified trainers, excuse me, to check for the IDs and to be present when the pouring is going on. Obviously, that is to help identify if anyone's had too much to drink, by those requirements.
So it says, not to exceed 25, 3-ounce pours total. So is there any way of monitoring that or how do they monitor it?
They're getting 15 tickets with the purchase of the original ticket into the event.
Gotcha.
And they have the ability to purchase in sets of 5, 2 more times.
Okay.
How are they monitoring that? I do not have it, other than that I believe it's different colored tickets that they'll be giving, so. But I know I can check on that, see.
The issue last time was people going in and, oh, I'm not gonna use 10. Oh, Michael, take it.
Yeah. You know, and we kind of discussed that as well, that, you know, you and your spouse or significant, someone goes with you and well, they don't drink very much and you're taking their tickets. And that's why we're really, you know, really pushing the fact that they have staff that is knowledgeable and trained so that if there is any issues, then obviously they have staff of security that has to be present. And then obviously the ability to call the police if needed. But it's an event mostly probably middle-aged. It's not an event targeted towards a younger crowd. I think it's, as Mr. Rydell said, it's kind of a networking of trying to get people to, with businesses in the area. Since the Roro Expo has gone away, to kind of get things kicked up. So they'll also have some tents, I think, with some, if people want to like promote their business, things like that, next to the food trucks.
Music?
There will be no live music. Anything else will just be a sound system of radios type. And the event is over at 4, so then we won't have to worry about the notice, you know, going out.
I did collectively step out, their manager who's running the liquor sales portion of it, their staff will be the ones doing the pouring. So last year, I think the discussion was that maybe they have volunteers helping out pouring and sort of not really as controlled as much. So in this case, it will be the staff of Louis Tap House. We'll have their bartenders. Try to maintenance. Yeah.
Should we send this to the board?
Second.
Motion by, did you make the motion? Sorry.
Flockman,
Motion by Black, second by, trustee Wright.
Babcock,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Malaco,
Yes.
Simon,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Flock.
Yes.
Number 3, discussion and recommendation of issuance of special event permit for the 4th annual disc golf for youth suicide prevention, March Follows Hope. That will be scheduled for June 30th, 2024 at Porter Park.
This year is an event that the disc golf is. They say it's the 4th annual. I don't know how long the Marshmallow of Hope has been with it. It's a 501c organization that is bringing awareness to youth suicide prevention. So they've partnered up with the disc golf folks this year. They are renting the cabin as well as the disc golf. Their plan is to have food trucks there as well. And approximately 60 participants on that day. The event will start at 8 and they'll have it till approximately 5 p.m. Once again, confirm this through police and the fire. They do not see any issues that they would need to be present on. Just to be aware of the dates, so when things are approved, I do let them know. There'll be an event, just so we're aware. There'll be some signages, so they apply for a temporary sign permit as well. I'm missing anything else. pretty low key event, these gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen have. Well, that it's a big diehard group of people. And very passionate about what's going on. And they definitely, we've had some conversations with these folks and they are very appreciative of the disc golf course that we have. And they do rave about it, and to the point where they've actually shown us, you know, lots of people out of state when they come here and play, how well it's taken care of and how nice it is. So it's nice to see that we can get this kind of use for some special events. There may be another one coming here in the future, so it's good to hear. So any questions?
They'll do it rain or shine.
Yes. Yeah, they're out there during the winter with shovels, so they're pretty.
Okay, I have a motion to recommend sending this to the board for approval.
Second.
What's the motion? Trustee Petty for the motion, who, in second by
Right.
Mike Wright, or trustee Wright. Can I have roll call, please?
Babcock,
Yes.
Petty,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
Block,
Yes.
Malco.
Yes.
Item number 4, discussion and recommendation of issuance of a special event permit for the Rock Valley Radio Control Flying Club's Float and Flying event. This takes place at Chicory Ridge and will be held on June 22nd, 2024. This is something that's happened many years now. I hope for some of you are familiar with this, but are you from the organization? No? I'll pick talk about it then. Okay.
Okay, this event is put on by Mr. Robert King, who is the president of the Rock Valley Radio Control Flying Club. They like to use our park down there for this event because it's taking off and landing on the water. One thing that they've asked for that we do not allow is to have a boat on the water to retrieve anything. It's just a small boat in case they have to. They can get out there, so that's sort of one of the only exceptions we make for them for the event, so they can retrieve their equipment if need be. It's approximately 30 participants plus or minus. You get out there around 8, and it's usually wrapped up there for about 3 p.m. So Joe's got it.
It's a neat event.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to go out there and watch it that day. And they usually have it in the fall as well, I think, but. They've been doing it here at the village for, I think, since we had Chicory Park opened. They use our ponds. They actually have a retrieval boat, a model boat, a remote control boat they use to retrieve as well. But if that doesn't work, then they've got that actual boat. Yeah, so I have a motion to send this to the board for approval.
Moved.
Motion by trustee Clock, second by
Second.
trustee Wright. A roll call, please.
Block,
Yes.
Wright,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malco,
Yes.
Petty.
Yes.
Move to the board. Next item is item number 5, discussion and recommendation of designating the village administrator to serve as the village's representative on the board of trustees of the Northern Illinois Land Bank Authority. So we are members of the land bank. I've got a staff member in there going over it a little bit, but we've got, since 2021, we've been members of the land bank. We don't have any properties, I don't believe, in the land bank currently. However, we do a vote on land bank to determine which properties they accept and then which properties they are going to market. They're going to try to either clear them off and remove the liens and try to sell them if they're going to try to redevelop them. So this would be our official vote to designate me or the position at least as the trustee on the board for tonight. No question.
Second.
Is it Winnebago County and Boone County? What county?
Winnebago County, Boone County, and I think I did mention there, but also Stevenson County. Freeport is also a member of land bank. So it's actually 3 counties, various municipalities within those 3 counties. And then R1 also serves as our trustee for purchasing tax sales as well. And buying those tax sales and then selling those properties for unpurchased taxes. So, but yeah, the land bank is a little bit separate from that. And it is a self-supporting entity. So I think 1 of 2 in the state that are self-supporting. But ours has been used as a model. My understanding is it's a model for other ones throughout the country. So
Go to return property to the taxpayers.
It's to, yeah, to abandoned properties or delinquent properties or just. Yeah, mostly abandoned properties that would normally be out there that nobody wants to touch because there's so many liens on them. Land bank has the authority then to take those properties, remove the liens completely, including tax liens, and then get them back on the market and get those out to develop. A motion to send this to the board for approval.
So moved. Already did.
Oh, sorry, well, in that case, have a roll call vote.
Here we go.
Wright,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
Petty, Block,
Yes.
Malaco.
Yes.
Babcock.
Yes.
Public comment, doing public comment. I think we have one. Raise your hand, nope. So no presentations tonight, no closed session meeting tonight, so I have a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion by trustee Babcock, second by trustee Clock, roll call.
Babcock,
Yes.
Malaco.
Yes.
Petty, Block,
Yes.
Sima,
Yes.
Wright.
Yes.
We adjourn at 7:30 exactly.
Got the meeting.
Oh, okay.
Now, and one, hour.
No. I do look sad there again. So I've often wondered.
Yeah.
That one.
I need to.